Hola, Hero Paz. It's me. I'm back. Playing Bleating Need for Speed. Didn't seen that in a bit, have ya? Yeah, but I was putting it off because I remembered that I checked the last episode of this that I recorded last night, and then I remembered that I'm stuck with a fucking Nissan Sentra, which is less than ideal. But I'll put up with it anyway, because it's not like I've unlocked anything better to drive. I think that I'm going to give up on this whole thing that I had going, where throughout this kind of street racing career big multi-game let's play that I'm doing. Oh yeah, I turned the brightness up, by the way. I don't know if that's going to be any better. I did have this thing where I said I'm not going to drive the same car 2 games in a row, but I'm about finna give up on that. Just, you know, on the basis that I want to drive something cool and awesome, and not a Nissan Sentra. It's a Type R, it's a GTR, sorry, not Type R. That's a Honda thing. Nissan have the GTR. So basically, this is a baby. In a lot of ways, this is a more pure Nissan than the 2-wheel drive R32 3s and 4s, because this is actually a GTR and not a GTS or what have you. And unlike a lot of, you know, Skylines, this Sentra has legit racing heritage. I mean, you're looking at it right now. It's doing actual racing. I don't know if this Sentra ever actually did anything in real life. It probably didn't. That is a fucking horrendous looking 8.6. I don't know what he was thinking. The Audi titties got away. My old Peugeot there in front of us. I haven't come into this episode with anything to talk about. I just wanted to record because I said I was going to record yesterday and then I didn't. I didn't say that to anyone in particular. I said it to myself. I said I should probably record. And then I ended up not doing that. So, you know. Plus, I've recorded every other game that I'm playing recently, even if I haven't actually gotten around to recording enough of them all to get them to upload every week, like I should be doing. I'll be able to get back to that either... actually, I might have enough time today, even if I don't have anything to talk about. I could do some recording tomorrow as well. I got my last 3 exams next week, but, you know, on the days that I don't have exams, I can record as well. You know what? Let's talk about my A-levels. I think they've gone average. I think I'm going to get maybe a slight bit better than I did on the mocks, and my mock results were not that great. But I mean, you know, university have agreed to let me in, you know, unconditional, so there ain't too much to worry about. Just, you know, just the rest of my life is fucked essentially because I didn't bother revising. But, you know, fuck it, I don't care. The way I ride my motorbike, I'm going to be dead probably before I even graduate university, so I don't have to worry too much about getting a job. Besides, I don't really care about anything material in life beyond, you know, being able to ride motorbikes, which is a fairly expensive hobby. But once you age enough that the insurance isn't, you know, downright laughable anymore, it should be alright. Because, I mean, even the fucking sickest awesome bikes I want, like a fucking 80s Suzuki Katana, on eBay it's like 10 grand max. And I know that's kind of a lot of money, but I mean, you could easily spend more money than that just getting a shit car. So I think, thanks to my my special interests, shall we say, I should be okay. Besides, if I publish a bestseller or something, I'll be set anyway. You know, I need to pull William Gibson and write one excellent novel, and then a good novel, and then the rest of them just basically ride on the success of the first one. And, you know, that's how most authors get by anyway. I mean, name one author where they've actually written more than one masterpiece. The answer is none. So all I need to do is write one good book, and I'm sure there's enough ideas in me for multiple books so I could have a lot of attempts. And then I'll be right. That's not a very good life goal. That's about the same as some kid deciding he's going to spend his life as a YouTuber. And we all know how that goes. The Jews have been going crazy banning people recently because... Well, not because, I mean, it's pretty funny because, you know, all these alt-light grifters are like, oh, well, you know, the people getting... This is going back about 2 years. All the people getting kicked off the internet now are actual Nazis, you know, Andrew Anglin and stuff, you know, it doesn't matter. They'll never kick us off because we, you know, we respect our Jewish overlords. But then it turns out that their Jewish overlords didn't respect them. And now, nothing can be done. So fuck it, you know. Whatever, they'll never notice me. They'll think I'm just some autist running a video game channel, when in actual fact, I'm a pretty serious Nazi, you know. You wouldn't expect it out of me. Actually, you might. Yeah, okay, you might expect it out of me, but that's not important. The important thing here is that I recognize that the South were the good guys in the American Civil War, and the Nazis were the good guys in World War II, and the good guys don't always win. I mean, and you get people that say, oh, well, at least we're not speaking German, but, you know, you also have to refer to your son as your daughter if he tells you to, or you'll get arrested. Now, which would you rather? Have your fucking son cut his own dick off and get a horrible mutilated gaping wound between his legs that grows hair that has to be scooped out, and, you know, he becomes, you know, well, 46% of trannies commit suicide? Or would you rather speak German, probably not even, because Hitler, you know, was big on culture, live in an ethnically homogeneous state, you know, the rule of law is respected, you know, fucking don't have to worry about being fucking stabbed every time you go to London. Certainly no muzzies setting off bombs everywhere. And the only price is fucking gassing all the Jews, which is more of a reward than a cost. Everything is an upside in being a Nazi. I don't understand why more people don't think like me. Oh, but it's like psychopathic, like, to kill, like, all the Jews though, innit, bruv? That's like racist and that. Fucking look what they're doing to our countries. They're fucking flooding them with fucking the third world to the point that it's essentially a fucking genocide without guns. You know what you see what I'm saying? It's pretty nuts. Pretty gonzo. How much time have I been recording for? I always keep forgetting to actually pay attention to how much time I've been recording. Oof, 9 minutes. Alright, so another 5 on this episode. Let me grab my phone so I can actually keep track of what the time is. It's 13:35, end this at 13:40, and then record another episode. It's all drift shit around here. I guess there's another circuit race. I'll do that. There's probably a way to teleport between races, but if there is, I never learned it. Is that a secret race? Or is it just a drift? Oh, it's a point to point. Okay, we'll do that instead. I didn't see that on the map when I was looking at it earlier on. Don't know why that was. Actual progress made this week though. I haven't had to restart any of the bleating races. Things are going good. I mean, I've definitely just jinxed this race by talking about how much luck I'm having. Is that a Sentra bro, or is he one of the guys in the oh, fuck off. Isn't there a Holden in this game? Or what do they call it? The Vauxhall Monaro or something. Was that in this game? Or is that Most Wanted? I feel like that's Most Wanted and he's just another guy in a Sentra like me. What is it with the races I've done so far? Yeah, it is. That's the, it's not a Vauxhall. They called it the Chevy something, because, you know, when you release a car in a different region, you have to put a different badge on it. Otherwise, no one will buy it, apparently. So it's a Holden, Monaro. It's a Pontiac GTO. The new one that's not, doesn't have anything to do with Pontiac. Okay, now I remember. Definitely not another Sentra. Although he does seem intent on fucking wiping me out. I don't know what that's about. Look at him. What is he doing? What am I doing? Halfway through this race and the cunts that ditched me off the starting line I still haven't caught up with. Alright, gang. Don't care about brakes. And up the inside. Job done. Now it's just me and the S13. Which I will overtake. I'm thinking here. Oh wow, he has some good grip around that corner. The AI definitely don't get boosts to their stats in these games. Oh no. Good use of the runoff area. Get me. Give us a bit of a hurry up and across the line. Da, 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 da. There we go. See, unlike playing, shall we say, Project Gotham Racing. Actually, I've been playing PGR2 recently. I've nearly completed it, every race on gold. I'll talk about that a little bit next week, maybe. I just wanted to show off a little. Next week, I want to... Where the fuck is the map? Might go down and do some URL racing. Who knows? There is some circuits. There is a circuit still to do, so I guess I'll do that. Yeah, fuck it, actually. Next week, I'll just stick up the top in the mountain area here. I'll do the circuit, both drifts, and the Street X. That sounds like a plan.